Hey, good Monday morning, my friends. MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa here with the MLive Morning Weather Update. The big story this week is going to be the humidity going down. But as I warned you last week, it takes a while. So it may be Thursday morning before the far southern part of the state feels a relief from the humidity. A little bit earlier than that, maybe Wednesday in the northern parts of the state. Let's say hi to some folks. Good morning, Tim Nosek from Howell. Carmelita Tiffany, good morning. Carl Yo, good morning to you. And Charles Bryan from Clare County. Hey, good morning. Diane Scott, Mount Morris. All right, let's get on into it. And here we go. It's Monday, isn't it? Yes, it is, for sure. All right, so heat advisory in effect basically from Ludington to Clare southward. That's for temperatures in the 90s and high humidity feeling like 100 to 105 degrees. So definitely slow down for today. Hey, and give me a second here. I just want to look at something I didn't look at. Okay, all right, that makes sense. No severe weather threats today. So here's the radar. Dying showers right along the border south of Kalamazoo into the far southern part, heading towards South Bend. Here we have sunshine in most places with some cloudiness in the southwest corner. As those showers diminish, they will dry up and you'll see more and more sunshine through the day. And as a result, here comes the hot, humid weather. So here's our high resolution rapid refresh always coming in. Let me see how much we have. Yes, we have 30 hours of the brand new run. Hey, and good morning, Todd Nordoff from Steamy Cadillac. Note, Cadillac mentioned 3 days in a row now. Okay, so high resolution rapid refresh indicates a clump of thunderstorms could develop in the south central part of the state this afternoon. Lansing, Jackson, maybe head toward Ann Arbor. You know what? That is the kind of random weather that we do get in this kind of pattern. I can't say it's entirely dry, and I can't say exactly where that little clump will develop. The models, the high resolution models, if that clump of storms only 6 hours away, do a pretty good job. So I would say don't be surprised if you get a half-hour thunderstorm in the far south central part. All right, now we're going to pick it up with other models and show you the next chance of rain is about Tuesday night or Wednesday for many of us. Here's another high resolution model that I'm starting to use. This is Tuesday afternoon. Thunderstorms expected to come across northern lower Michigan, and then Tuesday night drop southeast across the thumb. There are various solutions, but I just want to show you that it looks like there is a chance of a thunderstorm or two by about Tuesday or Wednesday would be the most common. Here's another model on that whole scene, and it shows right there Tuesday night, Wednesday into the thumb and the southeast. That's when the main cold front is coming through. And the European model also shows right there Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. And then the cooler air starts to filter in on a northeast wind, and by Thursday morning the cooler air should be into most of the area. Now, the southern border is going to stay active all week. So this is Thursday. So in the far south, you could have thunderstorms. This is Friday, and the northeast wind has swept into the state. Drier air coming in, and next weekend right now, high pressure over us, and looks fantastic with highs near 80, lows 55 to 60. and not much wind. So a great looking weekend coming up. And you know, that fits with when people ask me from other parts of the country, hey, when's a good time to come visit Michigan? I say, well, do you want to see it in fall? Do you want to see it in the middle of Snowstormville? Do you want to see it in summer? You want to see it in the summer? Or the good question is, you know, when's a good time in the summer to have an outdoor wedding? I always say the first week of August. It's hot, you know, but it can be drier too, and you get some nice weather. So that's what we have on tap. All right, so remember, the dew points are what we're going to track to see when the relief from humidity comes. When dew points are 65 to 70, you feel like it's pretty muggy here in Michigan. When they're above 70, you feel like it's very muggy here in Michigan. And we will have dew points above 70 for many of us. So let's see, Stacy Nag, any forecast for the coming winter? No, not yet. Carter, similar Bloomington, Central Illinois next weekend. Yeah, they're hotter there, but the heat will have been knocked off. So we're looking at the dew point forecast. We go into, say, this afternoon. Dew point is 72 in Grand Rapids and 67 in Flint, and it says 76 in Kalamazoo. You can locally get some isolated pooling at times where you feel like it got really humid. UP, a little bit better. Traverse City, a little bit better at 65. Now this is tomorrow, and you can still see dew points in the 70s in the far south. Maybe starting to dry out in Flint and Grand Rapids and Saginaw a little bit at times, but not whole scale just yet. Now Wednesday, now notice the yellows and the blues starting to sweep south. So this is Wednesday evening. Still, dew point is 72 in Ann Arbor and Detroit. So you're still humid through Wednesday in those regions. Now Thursday morning, and that's when it does look like we start to have the much drier air sweep in, and by Thursday evening, the dew points are way down, leading to a lower humidity pattern for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just gorgeous weather. What about temperatures? We're going to be 90-ish to 93 today. Again, high humidity, 90 all the way up to pretty much close to Mackinac Bridge. I'd call it 90 everywhere. And then tomorrow, again, 90, maybe far northern lower Michigan starting to drop to highs in the mid-80s. Wednesday does have some cooler temperatures in places, but still very muggy. Grand Rapids still could be 90. Thursday is when we start to feel it. 70s for highs all the way down to Ann Arbor and Detroit. Look at Friday. Definitely high temperatures, mid-70s, low to mid-70s, very comfortable. Saturday, maybe some low 80s start to pop back up. Right now, we do not have an air quality alert, Tom Ramsey. And this is Sunday in the 80s, Monday, and then as we go out into next week, it looks like just a lot of great, fantastic Michigan summer weather. And by the way, I was showing you a little cool down in the projection. Well, that's worked its way through the forecast pretty quickly. 6 to 10 days for normal temperatures. 8 to 14 day out to August 10th goes back to slightly warmer than normal. And the 3 to 4 week for most of August comes in at somewhat warmer than normal, and to kind of put a bullseye of leaning toward drier than normal. And I would kind of lean that way also, just because the thunderstorms look like they're going to be kind of sparse. You might get clipped, and you might get locally an inch or two, but it might only be in a 5-mile wide area. There doesn't appear to be any widespread storm system coming through that brings a big swath of rain for all of us. So we're going to kind of go to the hit and miss, keep the water on the garden because of the heat, and enjoy the great summer weather here in Michigan. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. This is the MLive Morning Weather Update. Bye.